This is Lake Bennett. We're in the northern reaches of British Columbia, just a few kilometers from Yukon, in the middle of the Coast Mountains. We've come here because this is where you find the ghost town of Bennett. It's so remote, there's not even a road to this place. But 120 years ago, this Canadian ghost town is where Donald Trump's grandfather made the family fortune as a pimp. His name was Fred Trump. He was born in Germany and moved to the United States as a teenager. He was a barber in New York, a restaurateur in Seattle. But when the Klondike Gold Rush began, he was lured north into Canada to make his fortune. Trump arrived in the summer of 1898. Bennett was a booming stop on the Chilkoot Trail, the death-defying route to the gold fields of the Klondike. Many people didn't even make it this far. They froze to death in these icy mountains, or were crushed by avalanches, or turned back in fear. But those who did survive stopped here on the shores of Lake Bennett to chop down trees and turn them into makeshift boats and rafts that would carry them down the raging Yukon River toward the gold. Those adventurers became Trump's customers, together with a shady business partner who would later be arrested after an orgy and jewelry heist gone wrong. He opened the new Arctic restaurant and hotel. On the menu, you would find the finest food Bennett had to offer: moose, goose, caribou, even swan meat. But the real money was in booze and sex. The new Arctic hotel was also a brothel. The newspapers warned respectable women to avoid Trump's hotel. It was notorious for foul language and depravity, known to advertise private boxes for ladies and parties, the sex work code of the day. Each room came with a bed and with a scale for weighing the gold that was used to pay for what happened in the bed. Business was good. Thousands of travelers came through Bennett that summer, and the vast majority were men, lonely and far from home. By the time Trump left the North, just 3 years later, he'd made nearly $500,000 in today's money. It was the beginning of the Trump family fortune. One day, that money would help to propel Fred Trump's grandson into the White House. But it all started here, in a brothel in BC.